Hell figure, nigga. Friday night, Mr. Torrain, PKA Chucky. Your friend till the end. Yes, kids, I'm in the building. I got that nap in. In the words of O.J. Simpson, look out. Look out. Oh, I got a power pack show for you tonight. This might be an extravaganza, huh? I need some type of law expert. A law expert. Danny boy, did you see the interview? Let's just start there. We'll get to Judge Joe Brown in a second. Danny boy, talking about Mary used to fly him out when he was a baby. 15 and 16. Huh? Isn't that a charge? Transporting a minor across a state line? Was Mary on the powder then? Did she put the minor on the powder? Oh, let's go there tonight. Cheers. He said it. Oh, he's telling. He's laughing. Yeah, it was Mary and Suge Knight in the hotel room and I had my head in her lap. He's telling. I downloaded the file just in case, they try and scrub the internet. Oh, Jesus. Danny boy. Isn't he, or didn't he come out as gay or bisexual a couple years ago? Danny boy, snitching, telling. Was Mary on that bullshit? Does Mary need help? Is Mary another Charlamagne? Oh, Lord Jesus, huh? Hey, kids, I'm feeling great tonight. Let's get to our main topic. Judge Joe Brown had a conversation with Kwame Brown. Oh, Kwame Brown is popping, huh? 40K in a live stream. Salute, young man, salute. And is Judge Joe Brown okay? Damn, called Cardi B a streetwalker? Made references to Kamala Harris, which I'm not going to repeat. I'm talking hella reckless about Lizzo. Oh, and he got at Charlamagne the God with no fucks given. Judge Joe Brown went 10 toes down. And here we were last night talking about, or I was talking about the older generation should be more, nurturing to the younger generation. I guess Judge Joe Brown said, fuck all that shit. I got my pension. I don't need nothing. He went ape shit, huh? I enjoyed it. Troll babies, good evening. How you guys doing, huh? Yeah, they said Judge Joe Brown wants to smoke. He wants to smoke. And Dana, are you out there? Dana with the data. Judge Joe Brown gave Dana a shout out when he was talking to Kwame Brown. He called Dana's government name. Did you catch it? Said she was a grandmother. I know she didn't like that. But he did acknowledge her. He said he wants to put Kwame in contact with Dana. I think that would be a good interview. Also, oh man, I'm going to come back to Danny Boy's snitches on Mary J. Blige. And he also put this in a book. I did not see the book. If anyone has the book of Danny Boy talking about Mary J. flying him out, please scan the page, send it to me via email. Do we have to expose Mary in the twilight of her career? Also, guys, this came out today. Remember yesterday we were doing the poll based on the IG page according to Hip Hop. They asked the question, who's the better rapper, Joe Budden or Logic? Well, the results are in. Pow, Joe Budden's the winner, but not by much. 52% versus Logic, 48%, huh? Talk about close. Wow. Okay. Well, I want to do another contest. Pardon me, not a contest. Let me slow down. A poll tonight. This is just out of my own head. I did not see this anywhere, but if anyone else has this poll, salute to you. You can go in the comment section and say, hey, we did that poll, and I will acknowledge you, okay? Who's the better rapper, Foxy Brown or Queen Latifah? Let me say that again. Who's the better rapper, Foxy Brown or Queen Latifah? Just think for a second. Let me freshen up my drink. Troll babies, what say you? Who's there talking about smoking on a Lizzo pack? I'm not going to take shots at Lizzo. She's dealing with a lot. Wasn't she crying last month? Trolls were getting at her. She's a young girl. Let me just take a bite of olive and we'll get right to it. Folks, if you're new to the show, I am the proud bottom feeder, purveyor of lower frequencies. I give the babies what they want. It's Friday night. We're all dedicated to the dumb shit. Okay, let's not act like, we have to sit here and talk about foreign policy, economics, finance, Bitcoin. You guys can do that if you like, but Judge Joe Brown is my topic. He was on Kwame Brown's YouTube channel earlier. And salute to Kwame. The subscribers are growing and growing. Salute, huh? And if anybody has an update on Stephen A. Smith since his trash attempt to get at Kwame Brown last night, please bring me up to speed. I did see Steven Jackson today. I don't know, man. I don't dislike the guy, but I'm not impressed. You're a basketball player, my nigga. Knock it off with all that gangster shit. Yeah, I got mine out the mud. What do you mean out the mud? You dribble the ball, you shoot the ball, you run up and down the court. You had a great NBA career from what I could see. What the fuck's up with the gangster shit, nigga? He's clapping at the everybody, the trolls. He's trying to clown people. Yo, stay in your basements. Y'all ain't got nothing going on. I'm like, damn, nigga, it's like that. Now, from what I could see, he's watching his mouth when it comes to Kwame Brown. So that I do like. All right. Okay, I see you guys via Cash App. Just give me a little time. I want to get set up and situated here. Also, my nigga Bill Cosby. Yes, Bill Cosby denied parole after he refuses sex offender treatment program. You see, there's stories out there that he was just denied parole. Now, Bill didn't want to go to the sex offender treatment program. He said, man, fuck all y'all. I'll die in this bitch. Huh? Bill's still going 10 toes down, no fucks given. Do you think he'll make it out of the penitentiary? Do you think he'll die in it? That would be really fucked up if Bill Cosby dies in the penitentiary. Oh, man. That would be really troublesome, okay? Hey, troll babies, good evening. How you guys doing? Anybody turned up tonight like myself, smoking and drinking? It's Friday night, man, hell of a week. Let me get this drink just right and ready to go so I don't have to, keep mixing and get my olives together. What's cracking in that live chat? Okay, oh, and if anybody wants to call in and make wild, far-fetched accusations about the former Black Lives Matter co-founder who's stepping down, please do. She needs to be investigated and possibly the steel bracelets put on her wrist, Poverty pimping. I'm not even going to promote the little video that I saw of her up on IG. Hi, everybody. I'm making my transition. I may call the IRS myself and suggest that they audit her. I'm on that type of shit. Yes, I am. Okay, Rugarani, are you ready? Let's get to it. Let's talk about some of these topics tonight if you have time. And I want to go over some of this, some of the stuff that Judge Joe Brown said today. And again, salute to Kwame Brown. He had 40,000 people in his live on YouTube. Let me bring in area code 713 early. Is it 713? Hold on, guys. I'm sorry, I hit the wrong button. Pardon me. Let me slow down. I'm doing too much. Area code 516. Good evening. Are you there? 516.
Yo.
Yes, sir.
Yo.
Yo.
Star.
I'm right here.
Hey, what's going on, Star?
Sir, you're joining the conversation. Judge Joe Brown. Did you see him getting at Lizzo, Cardi B, Charlamagne?
Yeah, I saw it.
Okay, he just want to hear my voice. He's a young man trying to find himself sexually. You know, he's probably on something. He called his hero. I ain't mad at you. Ruger Ronnie, 732. Good evening. Are you there, Ronnie, on a Friday night? Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Hey, Star. How are you?
My nigga, how you feel, huh? Friday night. What's cracking? What's really good?
I'm feeling great. I am feeling great.
Okay. Have you pulled back on the N-word, from a couple of days ago? What's going on with you? Not that you have to use it. I'm just asking. Not that you have to go there. I'm just asking.
Well, I mean, I really only used it that day for informational purposes. I wanted to be accurate in how I quoted Mr. Brown.
Oh, Kwame Brown. He assumed that you were a white girl.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, he did. Yes.
Okay. All right. So you're enforcing the fact that you're not Caucasian. You are black mixed with black. Okay. All right. So you watched part of Judge Joe Brown. He took it there. Holy smokes. I said, damn, calling Kamala Harris all out of her name. I mean, don't repeat what he said verbatim, but just attacking her. If you ask me, yes, no, maybe.
I wouldn't call it an attack. I think he was rightfully speaking as to her very well detailed past. Things, of course he could have used, maybe he couldn't have used such strong terms, but nothing he said was inaccurate. It's all public information. You can, many people know this. So, but I think probably it's shocking to hear someone say that about a vice president.
I have to correct you and say many people assume this. We don't know her bedroom activity. If Judge Joe Brown wants to jump out the window, that's fine. But we don't know. You've never seen her, close a deal by way of sex, nor have I. So let's just bring it back a minute. He also called Cardi B a streetwalker. I have no problem with that because in the state of Nevada, or Las Vegas, to be precise, trick rolling would be the term for what she has already admitted to, drugging men and robbing them, yes? Cardi B, the streetwalker?
Yes, and I have a couple of his quotes, actually, for Lizzo and Cardi B.
Please.
Okay, so he referred to Lizzo. He said, Lizzo, the lizard hippo with her bare, flat, flabby ass, trying to twerk in public, looking like a damn harlot in front of children. About Cardi B, he said, the street walking hoe who brags about how she used to drug her tricks so she could rob them. And then he also referenced comments made by Kwame's former teammate, Dwayne Wade, where he recently said that his wife wears the pants in his relationship. And Judge Joe Brown said, that's literally true because he's letting that boy of his wear dresses and he's wearing kilts, so he doesn't have on pants either. How do you let an 8-year-old decide he wants to be a girl?
Yeah. Judge Joe Brown is going 10 toes down. He's making a lot of sense. I watched about an hour of the interview. Good stuff. And salute to Kwame Brown, who, is a former NBA player, and he may be a natural interviewer because he let Judge Joe Brown talk. Didn't cut him off, didn't interrupt. He just let the man talk, and Judge Joe Brown likes to talk. He was talking about terms such as homophobia versus heterosexual phobia, I think, if I'm remembering the term. Do you remember what exactly he said? Was it heterosexual?
Yeah, phobia? He talked about that. He talked about how they keep pushing the terms toxic masculinity. Yeah. He said that he talked about the history of the term homophobia. He said originally there was a term heterophobia, right, but then they switched it and now they don't even recognize that and they push homophobia. Yeah. But he was he was also speaking on his problems with regards to the Breakfast Club and his opinion that they're poisonous and that they have a penchant for pushing the LGBTQ lifestyle and agenda. Yeah. But to summarize, the problems that he has with the Breakfast Club stems from their relentless promotion of things that he feels are harmful to society, like the celebration of hypersexuality that we see with artists like Lizzo and Cardi. So hypersexuality was another term. Right. The feminization of men combined with attacks on male masculinity. Yeah. And these aren't new frustrations. Joe Brown didn't just jump into the fray. He has a history of calling these things out and calling out the Breakfast Club. So it was very fitting for him to sit and have that discussion with Kwame, because if you Kwame's videos and Kwame. If you watch Kwame's videos and you look beyond what he's saying about the people he's addressing, you'll notice that his perspectives align a lot with what the judge was saying with regards to the overwhelming amount of trash and filth that's being pushed on society by these platforms and the machines behind them. You can even go back a year and see videos of Kwame speaking about these same issues. And, he might not have gotten much engagement then, but he's getting it now. Like you said, 40,000 people in his live chat listening and tuning in.
Yeah. Hey, Ronnie, can you hold on a second? I got to cut the AC on. I forgot to do that. I'm sitting here sipping. Can you hold on? Be right back.
Sure.
Okay, everybody hold on. Okay, I'm back in the building, Ronnie. Thank you for being patient. All right, so that's what we're talking about tonight, just one of our topics. Judge Joe Brown, and he didn't just go in on these people, Cardi B, Charlamagne. He was talking about, the demise of black masculinity, and he was making a lot of sense, but the question is black America somewhere else now? I've had to accept in the last couple of weeks here the fact that young black males are willingly wearing Crocs. Crocs with little flowers on them, different fluorescent colors. Crocs. You said they're wearing Crocs up north also, Ronnie. Yes, you're in the New York tri-state, New Jersey area. Niggas wearing Crocs?
No, I've only seen it on vacation. Haven't seen it here yet.
Okay. Judge Joe Brown is a intelligent man, educated man, a man who knows history, and I appreciate that. But is black America somewhere else now? I think it's great that he was talking to Kwame Brown because Kwame is he's got the juice right now. That's what I want to say. He's got the juice. Maybe it's not too late. What say you, Ronnie? Do you think that black America is somewhere else and the thinking, the mindset of Judge Joe Brown is, that's that old shit? What say you?
No, I think the fact that Kwame had 40,000 eyeballs in his live chat is a very big indication that people are tired of what they've been getting from these same old dinosaur platforms. They're tired of the content they're getting. They're tired of, they don't want to, listen to a radio broadcast and the entire panel is telling, is trying to put forth the message that, you can change your sexuality based upon how you feel. And a man who is dating a man who feels like he's a woman is still a straight man. And I think many people know the episode or specifically what I'm referencing, and the dislikes versus the likes ratio on that video alone indicated that people aren't buying this. And so they're fed up and they're hungry. They're starving for, the type of viewpoints that Kwame and the judge are putting forth. And that's why he's still getting attention, because he wasn't throwing shots at anybody. He wasn't sending smoke or sprinkling mama seasoning. He was allowing the judge to speak, and it still kept the attention of everyone in the live chat.
It was really, really a good discussion, a good interview. And that's my focus tonight, because I was thinking about, the Black Lives Matter story. Should we put that in the top? And I said, we expected one of those leaders, at some point to turn their backs on the movement. She said she had kind of like stepped away in 2019. Anyway, Hang on, Ronnie. The Thunder Sound, I got your super chat. Sir, he says, Charlamagne was always talking about getting his groceries ate before he became woke and a mental health expert from shock jock to super woke. I don't even know how old he is. I mean, I know he's not a young guy, but, I don't hate the guy. I never met him, and I really don't care, But thank you for your donation. OG Joe says, Star, you sound like you that nigga for real, but let me get them 5 minutes just to be sure. LOL, good evening, sir. OG Joe, never mind 5 minutes. Just run down. I'm no tough guy, but I've always told people throughout my journey, don't come to talk. Just come bussin'. The only thing I respect is hot lead. I'm in Woodstock. I'll give you the Addy. Finding me is not the problem. Leaving this property with your life, that's the trick. Or if you see me out in the open, run down. Thank you for your donation. Blade, I got your donation. He says, Danny Boy snitching worse than a dirty Nostrand Avenue nigga. Ronnie, did you see the video with Danny Boy talking about Mary J. Blige? Huh?
I know I was supposed to, but I didn't catch it.
Don't worry about it. Troll babies, is there a case to be opened there? Was Mary transporting a minor across state lines? Danny Boy said they were having intimate relationships. He said he was a minor. I mean, he's laughing, ha, 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 ha. Did she put the booger sugar in his nose and jerk his joystick? Lord have mercy. Is he now damaged? That's the question, huh? Thank you for your donation, Blade. And is it C. Green? Keep on keeping it real. Thank you so much for your donation, C. Green. And one more. Okay, that was Big Eye Key from yesterday. Hey, Big Eye Key. Hey, girl. Let me just say that early. Area code, let's go to 512. Good evening, Friday night. A few topics on the table there. 512, you there. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. 512.
What's poppin', Star? What's poppin', Star?
How are you, sir? Judge Joe Brown went
I'm doing okay.
Hard in the paint. Did you see it on Kwame Brown's channel?
Yeah, I got a different outlook on all this, Star. Man, I think.
Please.
What is anybody just down the middle anymore? It seems like you got weirdos on this side, weirdos on that side. It's like it's all the way to the left or all the way to the right.
Okay.
It's like nobody right down the middle no more. We're just like in the middle. We got now. I mean, I can speak freely about how I feel about Joe Brown and Kwame, right, without it being too much of a problem. I don't want to. I know y'all.
Well, now hang on a second. You see, I don't attack other platforms or content creators. That's just my policy. I don't do that. It doesn't benefit me. It
wasn't really an attack.
And as an older guy, I don't even like to critique them. It's just, I'm using some of their content for my my heading. So let's just be respectful. Judge Joe Brown, that's the focus. Went ape shit.
Yeah, I heard him. I'm just gonna gracefully bow out because I don't want to hurt the platform and say nothing crazy. So thank you for answering the call, Playboy.
Well, hang on, sir. Before you go, who's the better rapper, Foxy Brown or Queen Latifah?
Oh, Foxy Brown, ill now all day, man, all day. Look, I'm 38 years old. I'm Foxy Brown, Lil Kim, Queen Latifah was nice. I mean, but I mean, I just relate more. Like I say, I'm 38. I just relate more. That's more my era than the Queen Latifah era,
Have you ever heard the track Nature of a Sister? Nature of a Sister.
No, never heard that. That's Queen Latifah?
Do you even care? Keep it real. Are you a black man? Because with all due respect, a lot of black people don't care about their own history, respectfully. Nature of a Sister.
Well, yeah, I'm black, but I'm also rich, so I don't really care about half the shit going on. So I'm in my own little world, but man,
Are you wealthy or nigger rich? There is a difference. You're rich or wealthy?
I do care about my history. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. But you said Foxy Brown.
So
yes?
I will check it out.
Thank you, man. Thank you, sir.
But I'll make sure I check it out.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Okay. Folks, I want you to speak freely. You don't have to bow out of a conversation. But again, I'm not going to use my platform to go after someone else's platform. That doesn't benefit me. And again, at my age, it's more important to me to encourage other people. Behind the scenes, I do consultations 3, sometimes 4 times a week. I get on the phone with younger people to talk to them about their YouTube channels. I have lost channels. I could have 700,000 subscribers right now, but I learned the hard way. So I don't want to encourage anybody to get into beefing, tension, drama. That algorithm is serious. It changes every 6 months. Henry Sekarani, let's go to area code 571, Friday night. Are you there? 571.
Pimp.
Is that my nigga Yellow Jesus on the check-in?
The pimp god is good. Gangsta Ronnie, Yellow Jesus loves you, baby.
Okay, so now hang on. Should I lock this number in? Because you used to call me from a 443.
Don't lock no numbers in. I throw numbers out the window.
Screenshot.
Cause I get a little bit. Yeah. I hit. That's okay. It'll be gone. That's a upstairs number. It don't come downstairs. It only reaches out to you, player.
Good to hear your voice, man. What's cracking? Let's talk about it.
We in here, man. Salute to the Brown boys. They got it in the day, man.
Salute.
And I know, and if y'all didn't hear it, Judge Joe, he gave me a little shot. Ooh, I felt a little liver punch. He said something about these niggas out here talking about they pimping and they guards and they hustling. You thought I didn't hear you, Joe? I see you, player. I love it. But he was talking the truth. He was pushing Camilla wig back, wasn't he? Woo.
He was.
I had to catch a wig. It blew off in the air.
He was. Yeah. So now hang on a second, Yellow Jesus. With regards to what he was saying, was he speaking truth to power, or was he just an older man just rambling, in your opinion?
See, that's what you got to remember. Remember when Quincy, these older people, they got the knowledge.
Yeah.
And they done had the muzzle on for so long. That's how my auntie and my grandmother was. Mm-hmm. Once they get a certain age, they don't care no more. They don't give a damn. Right. They'll just let all the secrets out. They'll tell you about your mama. Yeah. They tell you your daddy he slept with.
Easy, sir. You cannot use that word. Slow it down. Can't use that word.
Apologies. Apologies about the F word. Yes. But yeah, them old people, they bring knowledge to knowledge born.
Yeah. Okay.
But he said some official stuff. The pastors, he was saying, I'm deep in that preacher world. He was saying some names that were up there in the hierarchy, and I did my background research. I had my keyboard peddlers pressing that board.
Okay.
And they found out that information was true.
Okay. Now, hang on a second, Yellow Jesus, with all due respect, where are you? Because I don't hear the smoke detector in the background. Where are you now?
I'm underground. I'm in the ground. I'm nowhere and I'm everywhere. Star. I told the chick that look outside her window. I told her turn that green light off. She said, "How do you know the light's green?" I said, "Yeah, I'm upstairs."
Okay. Hey man, who's the better rapper, Foxy Brown or Queen Latifah? You're a man of the culture, the genre.
I couldn't wait for that question.
Come on.
Number one, Foxy. I don't remember when Foxy ever wrote none of her rhymes. It was either Jigga or her brother or Nas or AZ. We're going to get at the Queen all day because, what she say? Who you calling to be? UNITY. Foxy don't got no UNITYs under her belt.
Okay.
So we got to give that to Queen Latifah all day.
Okay. So now, in terms of Foxy Brown's picking up the mantle from Latifah, MC Light, and a host of others, you don't think that she deserves, her due credit, her respect?
Foxy Brown is what's the white girl that played for the New York Liberty? She's the Rebecca Lobos of the rap culture. She not no Lisa Leslie.
Okay.
She not no Candace Parker.
Okay.
She's a B. And yeah, you were there at a time when nobody was there, but you're not gonna put her over Remy. And so you're not gonna even put over these young girls now. These young girls are washing her boots.
Okay.
So we love you, Inga, but your time has come and gone.
Okay. Hey, man, it sounds like you're grooving. I don't want to hold you up. Thank you for your support. You did send in a Cash App, yes? Yo, Jesus.
Blessings all the time.
Okay.
Yeah, Jesus loves you. I'll be in the live chat.
Do you want to promote your channel, the pimpgodisgood.com? You still there?
Yeah, I'm still here. All you got to do to find everything, we have
This nigga's grooving. Pay attention.
edible, and I'm sending you a care package soon. We got
Thank you, man.
Clothing, edibles, music, culture, lifestyle. Yeah, pimpgodisgood.com. Yellow Jesus loves you.
Thank you, man. Salute. Okay, Yellow Jesus on the check-in. Hope he's not driving. Fuck. Rugarani, I need to ask you before we move further. Who's the better rapper, Foxy Brown or Queen Latifah? Did I ask you yet? I don't think I did.
No, you didn't ask me.
Okay. What say you?
I am going with Miss Inga. I'm going with Foxy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Please elaborate.
Foxy does it for me.
Please elaborate.
For me, I don't care if she really was writing or if she wasn't writing. I know Yellow Jesus just said that she was never writing her stuff. There are people who say that she did write. People say, that she didn't. I don't know what's true, but apparently that's really not important anymore. So I'm still going to give it to her, and I'm not taking points away for that.
Okay. And let me just go back for a second here, Ronnie. I want to get your thoughts on this before. Hold on, guys, before we move further. Danny Boy. I know you did not see the interview, you said, but he seemed truthful. He wrote about this in his book. Do you think that there should be some type of investigation on Mary J. Blige? He was 15 and 16 years of age. Or do we give her a pass because she's Queen Mary, she's a female? What do you think?
For me, I am biased, and I'm going to give her a pass, not because she's Queen Mary, but because she is a female. Okay, so of course it was incredibly wrong if it is true, in fact, that she was in her 20s and having sex with him when he...
24 to be exact, 24. He was 15.
24 and 16. Yeah. Now, while that is disgusting...
No, Ronnie. 15. He said 15 at first, and he tried to change it to 16. I'm going 15 first. Continue.
Well, at least according to the law, and many states, 16 is legal age. So, if it's in fact 15, I don't know if she broke some laws, but I don't think she should be sitting in jail. I think this guy is a clout chaser. I don't think she forcibly had sex with him. So I just think he's looking for clout. Why are you telling us now?
Why can't he just be telling his truth? He didn't seem spiteful, aggy. He didn't seem like he wanted revenge. He's sitting there smiling, and I think he's gay now. Troll Babies, isn't he gay now, or bisexual, trisexual? Can you Google that, Ronnie? Danny Boy. Just put in Danny Boy gay.
Okay.
Yeah. Did Mary turn him out? Did she do something to him? Did she peg him? Oh. Did she fuck him up mentally? Area code, I think this is an overseas number. Good evening, are you there? Talking about Judge Joe.
Hey, Star.
Hey, who's this?
This is Jay. How are you doing?
Hi, Jay. Friday night was cracking with you.
Not much is cracking. I just wanted to call and speak on the topic.
Please.
Okay. About Judge Brown. Are you talking about Judge Brown on the Kwame Brown when he was speaking with Kwame Brown?
Did you see it? 40,000 people in the live today. Shit was lit.
I saw that.
Shit was lit. Let's go.
Yeah. You know, I was listening to Judge Joe Brown. I just got to your show, so I don't know what commentary you actually did on him.
It's okay.
But as I listened to him, I thought Judge Joe Brown he seemed like he's in the early stages of dementia. Seemed like he was doing a lot of rambling. And some of the stuff was kind of incoherent.
Okay.
And at one time, Judge Brown was speaking, and he just had some stuff, I think it was snot running down his nose. Yeah. And Kwame Brown had to tell him, fix your nose, right? So I think there's something going on. Judge Brown was just rambling, talking about he was doing better than Judge Judy and all these other judges and stuff on TV and all these other TV shows.
Taking shots at Ellen. Oh, he took some shots at Ellen, didn't he?
Yeah.
Loved it. Go ahead.
Yeah. But I just think he may be in the early stages of dementia. Now I'm just curious. Judge Joe Brown goes on a lot of shows. He makes his round on these little YouTube talk shows and stuff. And I'm just wondering, what has he done for the black community? I don't know what race you are. You may be biracial. You may be a black Hispanic. I'm not sure. But he likes to talk so much about the black community and, what we need to do. What has he done? Because I don't, unless I'm just not an avid reader. I am an avid reader. Okay. But I just don't know, what has he done for the black community? I haven't read anything about Judge Joe Brown standing up for the civil rights or, standing up for black people. What has he done as a judge? I remember him going to jail. Mm-hmm. So I don't get, why is this old man on here giving advice to this young guy, and he's sitting up here downing people like Charlamagne?
Okay.
What is his purpose for doing this?
I want us to have a conversation, and I respect your position. A wise man once upon a time said, the best thing I can do for poor people is not become one of you. Do you know who that man was?
No.
Reverend Ike. Now, hang on.
You mean Reverend Ike?
Hang on.
With the prayer cloth?
Baby, I'm as old as dust. Now, Jay-Z since took his words, twisted it around, updated it. Salute to Jay. But my point is, why does a black person always have to give handouts and do something to impress other black people? Why can't a black man or woman or a black family simply inspire others? Why does it always have to be here? I'm going to the projects to give out turkeys. I'm going to the hood to give out toys for tots. I mean, everybody does that now. They're cloud chasing. If they're giving stuff away, they're filming themselves. Why does Judge Joe Brown have to do anything? Why can't he just be a shining example for what you can achieve in America?
I'm not asking him to be give out anything to the black community, but he's speaking about it. He's speaking on the injustices of the black community. Mm-hmm. So what, as a judge, what has he done to correct some of these injustices that has taken place in the black community? Can he give us some examples of that? I mean, because he's coming on this guy's talk show and he's downing these other people. What has he done to improve the black community?
I think your question is valid. I'm not trying to argue with you. Okay, so you're not buying his words, his rant, his spiel. You're not buying it.
No, I'm not. And at one time, like I said, Judge Joe Brown has gone to jail for, I think it was like a DUI or being intoxicated in public.
Regular shit.
Brown,
Regular shit.
he talks all this talk, and he was talking about how he was living a good life with his model wife. Keep in mind, Judge Joe Brown has only married white women. So, I mean, for him to just get on here.
Come on.
For him to just get on here and speak on the black community and the black injustices, it's just, I mean, he's not the one to speak. He needs to just keep quiet. Okay. And I love Foxy Brown.
Well, hang on. Before we get to that topic.
Latifah all day long.
Hang on. Before we get to that topic.
I think it was Nutty Professor.
Can you hang on a second?
Was it Nutty Professor?
Darling, hold on. Before we get to that topic. You're calling from overseas. Where are you? Your number looks like it's abroad.
No, I'm stateside.
Oh, okay. Are you hiding? Keep it real.
No, I'm not hiding.
Okay. Would you care to say what state you're in?
I'm in North Carolina.
Okay. So with regards to Judge Joe Brown, because that is my focus, I want to get to Queen Latifah and Foxy Brown shortly. But, okay, so 40,000 people in Kwame Brown's live. The conversation, it kept people entertained, and they were hitting on some good points. And, yes, Judge Joe Brown is older now, and he may be a little harsh, but at the same time, he's a judge. He knows how to defend himself by way of being a pro se, doing the legal paperwork yourself if need be. Do you think he was too harsh on on Cardi B, Lizzo? I mean, he was taking some hard shots at these young people.
Well, I didn't hear what he said about Cardi B or Lizzo, but I just heard that he was just having seemed like an incoherent conversation about something. I forgot what it was, actually.
Right. Okay, before you go, who's the better rapper, Foxy Brown or Queen Latifah, in your opinion?
Foxy Brown.
Tell us why.
Just because I think it's the movie Nutty Professor. Whenever I think of Nutty Professor, whenever I see Nutty Professor, I just, it just gives me the vibes when I hear like Foxy Brown rapping. Was it Nutty Professor that she had the little song with? Song for?
I forget.
Oh, anyway, it just makes me feel good. It's like that movie came out like in the 90s, and I can still bump it in my car right now, and I'll turn it up really loud and be rocking to it. So I just like Foxy Brown. That's my girl.
Thank you for your time, darling. Have a great night. Okay. All right. Everybody, hold on a second. Wait a minute.
One minor.
What's that, Ronnie? Go ahead. Jump in there.
One minor correction. That's completely factually incorrect that the judge has only married white women. That's not true.
Oh, okay. So she was a sister hating.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
919, good evening. Are you there? 919.
How you doing, Star? How you doing, Ronnie?
Mo Fax, good evening, sir. How are you? Good to hear from you.
Mo.
48K in the afternoon.
Was it 48,000? Salute to Kwame Brown.
It was 48,000 in the afternoon.
Nice. Write that
with
down.
Judge Joe Brown.
Let's go.
And a lot of people are salty right now for the things I've been coming up here and saying for 2 years. I told you we were coming. I told you we were coming.
Now hang on, Mo. Are you on that? You were saying this before Kwame Brown stuff. Don't go there.
No, what I'm saying is black men taking control of their identity and not fitting into what the media and whoever else has to say. That's the whole thing. Everybody's frustrated right now because we're taking control of our identity.
Okay.
That's the problem. And then they hit us with stuff like, we've heard, I'm not going to say get too direct, but what have you done for the community? What has this one done for the community? Only thing we can do for the community is be upstanding men and keep our children from not being anything other than upstanding citizens. That's all we need to do.
Yeah.
But see, they have the Messiah complex where we have to save everybody, and it's not happening like that right now. And they don't know what to do with us.
Good point.
Stating our facts. Make sure I say this correctly.
Come on.
Some black women wanted to have their own identity and be their own demographic and have their own culture. Now we're doing the same. They're frustrated. But what we need to start doing is pumping our memes, pumping our talking points, pumping our hashtag the same way they did.
Yeah.
And if the shoe was on the other foot and it was a female pop star or R&B star saying that we're with a male star, like we've seen with Mary J. Blige and the gentleman that you were talking about earlier,
Danny Boy,
it would be all hell being raised. Danny Boy, excuse me. It would be all hell being raised. A 15-year-old girl getting her head laid in somebody's lap. It'll be called grooming. They'll be trying to use the Mann Act and all this other stuff, take them across state lines and everything else. We need to stop playing with these people. We need scalps.
Yeah.
We need big scalps. If it means Mary J. Blige, she needs to go down.
Now, hang on a second, Mo. Stay with me. If I'm not mistaken, they caught Chuck Berry on the Mann Act and former heavyweight champion Jack Johnson, transporting minors across state lines.
That's exactly right, and that's I think that's what they're trying to use with R. Kelly as well. Because when you take a minor across state lines for lewd acts, that's automatically a federal crime. So that's what I'm saying. What we need to start doing is getting scalps, the same way they did with Bill Cosby, R. Kelly. I mean, if they're wrong, they're wrong. Yeah. And if it's wrong on the other side, we need to stop playing and laughing or whatever else. We need to take control of our identity, right, and say, look, if we want us in the house, we're gonna be the man in the house. Yeah. We're not gonna be your bitch in the house. Excuse my language. Okay. And that's their problem. We've been doing that for so long. It frustrates them. And then they want to say about, oh, this person with a white woman, this person with a white woman. Susan Rice with a white woman. Kamala Harris with a white man. Yeah. Serena Williams with a white man. Yeah. But these are all they stars.
My father was with a white woman. My mama. Go ahead.
Right. I'm just saying, though, they want to use that as a disqualifier for black men, but then don't have the same energy for their sisters. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? That's a double standard. And if you come with a double standard, you're automatically disqualified. Well, so I came up in this channel. I've been called everything but a child of God. But you know what? I weathered the storm because I knew this day was coming where black men would stand up. They shot their load with Kamala Harris and that bullshit VP position. Mm-hmm. They trade their souls for that.
Yeah. Now, hang on a second. Mo, did you hear Judge Joe Brown going at Kamala Harris' neck? I'm not going to repeat what he said, but I said, damn, Judge. Damn.
Yeah, and that's he went at her, he went at Ellen, he went all of them. And what he said, he's not the point about hating. What he's saying is these people have been in cahoots to destroy masculinity, but specifically black masculinity. You know, and if you want to say you want to destroy black masculinity, then who you expect to protect you? Yeah. You can't say you're the least protected of all. You know what I'm saying? Take Malcolm X words, twist them all up, and say you're the least protected woman in the world, and then you want us to be punks at the same time. It don't work like that.
Mo, can I ask you to sit tight? I want to ask you about D. Wade before you go. Please don't let me forget D. Wade sitting there with Gabrielle Union. I have to ask you, but right now I got to get one of my favorite people on the line. Oh, girl, you got some props today. Yes, there you are. Dana with the data. Dana with the smoke. Did. Let's go, girl. Come on.
Yes, I am so grateful for the judge, JJB. Yes, he didn't have to do it, but I'm so appreciative of him shouting me out, acknowledging me. Yeah. And I look forward to interviewing Kwame Brown soon. So yes, and
Judge Joe Brown called out your government name and called your grandmother. He did.
Yes, he did. Yes, he called my whole government name and said she a grandmother. And then the icing on the cake, he said she's somewhat hot.
Dana, he said she doesn't. He said she doesn't look like a grandmother, and then he said she's somewhat hot. Now, before we go any further, Dana, keep it real, please. Are you sure you and the judge are, dating somewhat, sort of?
No, we're not. Okay. It's strictly business.
Okay.
It's strictly business.
Yeah. I am very much in support of what Mr. Kwame Brown is doing. What else do you want to mention? Because I don't want to just focus on him going in on people. They made some really, really great points earlier today. What else do you want to mention? Because you and Judge Joe Brown do a show every week, yes?
Yes, every Thursday, the Man Up Show. He coined the term Man Up, the hashtag, the saying, and that's what he's about. He's about men, especially black men, manning up and doing your duties. And that little hater that called in, I'm not going to call her to be, even though she is one, but, she was just clout chasing because when she asked that question, what has he done, just by him being a black judge says a lot. And he actually spoke on that today on Kwame's show when he said as a judge, he commuted back a death sentence of this black man. Okay. And he was like, they was about to turn the switch on him, but he commuted, his sentence so that he won't be killed. And he's done a lot of things through the criminal justice system, the court system, defending people and being a judge, making sure that, instead of me locking up this young black man, let me put him in a program. See, when you have black people in high positions, they do a lot for the community where you don't see every day. So you need people in high places to protect us. And it makes a difference. And let's go further back. He grew up, he's in his 70s. Yeah. So he was around growing up in Los Angeles. When you talk about the Black Panthers, the Civil Rights Movement, he was a part of all that. Mm-hmm. So he's done a lot. He paid his dues.
Yeah. Dana, how often do you and the judge see each other, face to face?
I never saw him face to face. We never met yet because, of course, COVID. Because it was really last year, the beginning of last year, where we started communicating more and doing a show on a regular, and that was all through COVID. So,
Dana, where are you located? And I know where you're located. Where's the judge located? Where's he located?
He's in Tennessee.
Dana?
He's located in Tennessee.
Dana. With all due respect, jump on a plane and just go say hi. The man gave you a compliment. Ronnie, did you hear Judge Joe Brown give Dana a compliment today on Kwame Brown's channel? 48,000 people watching.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Jump on a plane.
I know. And another woman.
Come on.
The woman that he mentioned that got her bachelor's and then her master's, and her PhD all before 25.
Yeah. Never mind her. Dana, you do a show with Judge Joe Brown every week. Jump on a plane and go say hi. Swallow your pride. Come on, Dana.
No, I don't have a problem with that. Like I said, he's vaccinated, so he wasn't trying to have people around him like that. But I do plan on going out to Tennessee this summer, so me and him could break bread and sit down and have lunch. So yes, because we need to formally meet. And maybe even do a show in person. So, but yes, that is the plan.
Dana, I'm going to say this, and please take me serious on this. I'll fly you out one way. I don't fly women, no goddamn way, but I'll fly you one way. You get yourself back to go meet Judge Joe Brown. Come on, Dana, step your game up.
I'll take you up on that offer.
Okay.
Because airfare is going up. So yes, I would definitely take you up on that.
Okay. Anything else you want to mention or promote, Dana? Because I want to get back to Mo Facts. He's spitting some real tonight.
Finally, but yeah.
Whoa!
Hey, Dana. Let's not act like I didn't get your mind right.
No,
if you didn't go through me, you wouldn't be able to see it from the judge. Let's keep it 100. Let's keep it 100.
Let's back this all the way up.
I'll put you through boot camp.
No, let's back this all the way up, honey. Let's back this all the way up because you wouldn't be you or have subscribers if it wasn't for me putting you on because I made you famous,
No.
Okay?
I reformed your mind.
Your place.
I reformed your mind because last time you was talking, you called me a nigger.
I educated you. I called you a nigger and a liar. I called you a nigger and a liar.
Right, and I reformed your mind from that bitter. I reformed your mind from that bitter, angry black woman that you were. And just say thank you.
Listen,
that's all you have to do.
Let me tell you one thing. Let me tell you one thing, Mo. Let me tell you one thing, Miss Stain. Miss Stain, when I put you on when it came to the Star Report, and then you ran to Mr. Charlie to get your shine, I ran to the black man. So you need to go sit down and have some receipts. You're not on my level, so stop.
No, Dana. We can go back, look at the tapes. Every time we got on the mic together, I bodied you. I put you in your proper mind, in your proper place, and it put you in the right mind to sit in front of the judge. You should say thank you. You should say,
you are lying. You didn't body nobody.
Dana, hold on, Dana.
Hold on, Dana. You come here with these fucking conspiracy theories. You have no
what conspiracy theories?
You don't know shit about. You don't know nothing about history or politics. Nigga, please go back to Mr. and finish shining his shoes. You don't got shit.
Sucker shit on a Friday night. Pay attention.
Before you took a shot at, Before you took a shot at me,
famous.
I'm gonna let you finish talking and let me talk. I'm gonna let you talk.
I'm not finished talking. Yes, please
let me talk. Go ahead.
Go finish shining Mr. Charlie's shoes, nigga, because you ran to the white man. I did not. Every time you came up on Star and you thought you were smarter than me, I had to put you in your motherfucking place. So, yes, you are a nigger and you are a liar. I always would know more than you. Yes, I am better. I made you somewhat famous.
Done?
No, I'm not.
Are you done? Dana,
no, I'm not.
Let's not act like you were watching pussy tapes. You was watching bussy tapes and getting busted wide open in club bathrooms, and then now you all of a sudden you want to sit in front of a man and talk about black masculinity.
Yes,
no.
But
it don't work like that, Dana. And people, people can go back. People can go back. You're still talking. You're still talking.
I can sit up here and I can have sex. Yes, I have sex.
Hold on.
What the fuck do
so
you
how
do?
Can you be
Don't
pro?
worry
How can you be
about
pro?
me.
Nigga Star need to stop this shit.
Don't worry about my sex life.
How
Don't
can
worry
you
about
be
me.
pro?
Worry about you
How
and your
can you
wife.
be pro
Are you fucking
masculinity?
your wife?
How can you be pro?
Wait,
You gonna let me
are
talk?
you fucking your wife?
Okay, Dana, can you let Mo respond? You've said it a lot. Let him respond, please, Dana. Let him respond, please. Go ahead, Mo.
See, that's my point right there, fellas. See, they can mask it, they can camouflage it all you want to, but that bitter black woman lays underneath the surface. She was up here
Nigga, that's
before
all
she
you
was.
got to
Before,
say
hold
is
on.
bitter
See,
black.
can you let me finish talking?
No, because you sound stupid.
Can you let me finish talking? First of all, when
All
I
right, go ahead,
came out
Sam.
here, you was a pussy tape watching, getting your backside busted open in club bathrooms. I corrected your mind. You should thank me. I got you right.
Okay.
If you was in that same mind you were in, you wouldn't be able to sit in front of the judge. And I'm sure the judge would be very interested about your pussy tape fetish.
Okay.
Because that doesn't align with black masculinity. And I don't shine nobody's shoes. I have creative control of my show. If you listen,
Nigga, you
it's
don't
my
show
show.
your face.
Thank
Get out
you.
of here. You have no
You
credibility.
hopped around. You hopped on all these
You have
rides.
no credibility.
Okay, guys,
Get on.
guys,
You have no-
I think we have come to the end of the discussion. I think we're good. We're good. Dana, thank you.
Show your face.
Dana, I want to let Mo finish up. Thank
Show
you,
your
Dana.
face.
Thank you, Dana. Thank you, Dana.
All right.
Okay. Hold on, Mo. I want you to finish up. Okay, Dana with the smoke calling in. And guys, Judge Joe Brown does a show with Dana weekly, and Judge Joe Brown acknowledged Dana today on Kwame Brown's show. 48,000 people in the live. Go ahead, Kwame. Go ahead, big nigga, huh? Okay, Mo, let's finish up with you, sir. What do you want to chime in here?
Oh, no, you was going to ask me about the D-Wade thing. And
man.
I'll finish on it.
Oh, my goodness.
I'll finish on that.
Now, I saw D-Wade. Ronnie, jump in if you care to add anything. D-Wade was sitting doing an interview, I forget where, with his wife, Gabrielle Union. And he said, and I'm just paraphrasing, that their relationship is not an equal partnership. She leads the family. Is that what he said, Ronnie? Can you help me out, or did you see that, Mo? I want to be.
Yeah, I saw that, and that's the thing. How does that work when he has the most money in the relationship, he has the most clout in the relationship, and then he has his pants over to her? Mm-hmm. And you see when it's out of alignment, you get, you know, saying, the situation that he has, and a lot of people have speculated that she was the hand steering the whole situation with his son transitioning. Mm-hmm. And now when he makes that statement, it gives validity to that, you're saying, to that notion. Now, I don't know what goes on behind closed doors, but I would never, ever come out and say, I'm being led, and said, by my woman. Now, I'm supported by my woman, and she's right by my side. You're saying, that's my ride or die. But at the end of the day, when something happens, I have to stand up and make the call on which way we're going to go. And that's what women lean on. Well, women in their correct mind. You know, so it is what it is. But
Okay.
Well,
yeah, Ronnie, jump in, Ronnie.
As far as the speculation about whether or not she was the one pushing the transition of the son, he has already alluded to the fact and acknowledged that she was the one who made it more palatable for him, that he was sort of confused and taken aback as to how to handle the situation, and she took the reins. And she said, no, listen, this is who this child wants to be, and we need to accept it, and we need to embrace it. So the speculation, it's very credible because he's acknowledged it himself. So, and I think that's very real. The consequences when you don't have a man in a house, or you have a man who doesn't know how to assert his own masculinity. I don't know how a man who paints his toenails can assert masculinity, but that's for him to figure out. But these are the consequences. You end up with a son who wants to get a ponytail and get his nails done and wear maxi dresses.
Go ahead, Mo.
That's correct.
Finish up on that, Mo.
No, that's correct, and that's the thing, that we need to start checking these women, vetting these women, you said, before we get into situations with them, because not all of them respect the masculine principle, and you cannot have a family. You will not be respected in society unless you're respected inside your house first. And that's what we need to start doing, is standing up and taking control of our house first, and then you're saying the rest of society will respect us. And I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna be the bigger person. I'm glad for Dana's success, and I was gonna congratulate her on that personally. You know what I'm saying? Because I love to see. I'm gonna say this because Star, you gave us all a platform. I always say this. You see what I'm saying? And you see when you give people platforms and they take it and run with it. That's how, you know what I'm saying? And that's what. One more last thing. That's what Kwame is doing. He's not monetizing his money. He's not giving people copyright strikes. He's letting everybody eat.
Yeah.
And that's what brings him a lot of respect in these.
He's a better man than me because I give out copyright strikes every other goddamn week. Pow, 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 pow. 500 or take my goddamn video down. Good. You were saying good. I'm sorry.
No, I'm saying that's why he got respect in these streets, because it's a lot of people eating off of his allowing them to use his content,
right.
And then he's giving platforms to people like Judge Joe Brown and hopefully other more elders, you know what I'm saying, and black elders in the community, so that men can see that we don't have to filter ourselves or act a certain way just to be in front of people. Yeah. People have to accept us for how we are, who we are.
Yeah. Hey Mo, before you go, so you're no longer in the North Carolina area, if I remember correctly?
That's correct. I'm in Northern Virginia.
Okay, because I have to head up north in a couple of weeks, some business. And I'm going to make it my business to go through Durham, North Carolina, to Kent Street, which is where my grandmother lived. And I haven't been there since the 70s, but I have to go to that house and just, take some pictures. But, you're not there anymore. Mo, thank you.
If you come past 95, I'm gonna say this. Let me buy you a steak dinner or something.
Okay.
If you come up Virginia 95, okay?
I will. Okay. Hey man,
I owe you that much and even more.
Yes, sir. Okay. Your platform on YouTube, Mo Facts. Please promote before you go.
It's Mo Facts, MoeFactz. We pay attention to everything so the truth reveal itself. As I always say, thank you, Star. Ronnie, you bossing up. You know what I'm saying? And I'll still say it again because I'm a bigger man. Congratulations to Dana and her newfound success.
Thank you, Mo. Yes, sir.
All right, y'all have a good one.
Okay.
All right, you too. Bye.
Okay. Rugerani, sit tight a second. Troll babies, am I missing anything by way of this whole, hold on a second, Danny Boy discussion? Folks, in case you don't know, I do community work. Yes, I do. I have a charity. It's called the Snitch Network, snitchnetwork.org. I work with the authorities. I get fuck niggas off the streets. If anybody ever asks, well, what would a star do? I get fuck niggas off the streets. If you shoot somebody's innocent grandmother, father, sister, child, mother, auntie, I'm on the line with them boys, the police, the feds, trying to track a nigga down. Yes, I do. Snitchnetwork.org. Was married transporting a minor across state lines. Danny Boy. Go to VladTV.com. The video's right there. Lord have mercy. D, I got your donation. He says Judge Joe Brown is wildin'. Thank you, D. Hold on, Ronnie. I got to get some of these cash apps. Hold on a second. Cyrus got your donation. Thank you so much, Cyrus. Okay. BMA. Thank you, BMA. BMA, send me an email. Hold on a second. If you want promo on the show here, you know how I do it. I do my best to promote you. You can call in. I'll pin your information at the top of my comments. The rebroadcast will get in the community section. BMA, there's my email address on the screen. We'll send you some analytics, okay? And with all due respect, sir, please don't come to me with anything less than 300. Don't waste my time. Okay, but thank you so much. Quan, how are you, sir? Star Judge Joe Brown went 10 toes down with Kwame Brown. Yes, he did. Calling Cardi B all sorts of names. Shaba got your donation. Thank you, Shaba. Okay. Okay. Give me a second. D, I got your donation. Thank you again. Hey, Amber, how are you, darling? Amber says, great show. Thank you, Amber. Michael, I'm not going to say your last name. Yo, check your email, nigga. Okay, Michael, listen, man, I'm 57. I see your Cash App. I got to go to the fucking email now? Come on, my nigga. Salute to you. Michael. Give me a second. Messiah, I see he says, peace, OG. It's too late to go in on Sucker Boy J. Where is FBJ tonight? Is he might be busy. He's doing the damn thing. Thank you, Messiah. Got your donation. Oh, everybody, please find the time to go to my YouTube channel, Starboy. I got a brand new animation up there. I'm on the jet skis with a nice little piece of brown sugar on the back. Just go. I need you to go hit the like button if you find the time. Okay, my other Starboy channel on YouTube. All right. Hey, Gina. Hey, darling. She says thanks for being my work from home entertainment. Thank you, Gina, with your fine ass, girl. Hey, Tara, how are you? Mary messes with girls. Her ex still lives in Mount Vernon. Tara, can you please contact me via email? I may have to call the feds on Mary J. Blige. I'm dead ass. Danny Boy said she was flying him in when he was very tender. He said it. I got the file just in case they try and delete that motherfucker. Can you put me in contact with Mary's ex? I'll do it all behind the scenes. Is Mary a predator? Vernon, I got your donation. Okay, so who are you talking about? I don't want to just say someone's name. Vernon, thank you for your donation. Stu, I got your donation. Why did the cops have Woodstock on lockdown today? Sir, can you stop snitching? Fuck's wrong with you? We bout that up here. We bout that, okay? Woodstock, GA. Simon, are you calling in, sir? King Simon, you have my number. Do you want to say anything? Thank you for your donation, King Simon. Shot by Fabi. Star equals strong trannies attacking Rory. What? That's crazy. Psycho, my nigga. Ooh, new documentary. Surviving Mary J. on the way. Yo, that's crazy. Paul, I got your donation. Thank you so much. Judge Joe Brown was cooking. Word to Minister Jap. Yeah, thank you for your donation. And Jack, I got your donation as well. Jack says Judge Joe Brown's wives were black. Ronnie, any knowledge on that? Judge Joe Brown's wives?
Based upon the images that I'm looking at right now on Google, they don't look like white women to me. Okay. So I don't know what that caller was talking about. I don't think she even knows what she was talking about. It sounded like she didn't really listen to what he was saying. And I can tell that because she asked, she kept saying, what has he done? What has he done? He talked about some of the work he's done. One of them was a 15-year-old who was minutes away from being executed. Mm-hmm. And he did the work to successfully request, a commutation of his sentence, temporary commutation. So he's also done some civil rights work in Memphis. He did some work on the MLK case. Okay. So he's done a lot. And that really wasn't the issue. I would have been nice for her to not deflect and address his talking points.
Yeah. Okay. Ronnie, hold on a second, guys. I have to take a break. My mouse on this fly-ass iMac computer, it's at 2%. I just got a notification. Let me go grab another keyboard. Give me a second. I'll be right back. Hold on. Ronnie, stay there, please. Ronnie, are you there? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm here.
I had to switch and go grab the older keyboard that you plug in because the fly-ass wireless mouse, the battery's dying. Okay, where was I? Jack, I got your donation. Thank you, Jack. Hold on, Ronnie. Psych L, I got you. Elvis the chef, thank you. Hey, Dale, how are you? Salute to you, Star, and to Zach Lee, a.k.a. Bussy Pop. Okay. Okay. How do I say your name, sir? Montonious? Thank you for your donation, okay? All right, Ronnie, hold on a second. Let's bring some other calls in here. I want to have this discussion about a few things here. Area code 718. Good evening. Are you there? 718. Pick it up. Turn that down in the background,
Hello?
please. Yes, sir. How are you?
That's the Star?
Yes, sir. Can you turn that down in the background, please?
Turn what down in the background? Ain't nothing on in the background.
There's an echo, sir.
I don't know. I'm on a land.
How about we just get you the fuck out of here? I'm calling out that bullshit, man. Playing stupid. Good evening, 708. Are you there? 708. I'm old and Aggie.
Hello. Good evening. Good evening, Star.
Yes, I'm old and Aggie. Don't play with me, please. 708. Good evening.
Oh, man. Yeah, oh, man. I mean, I don't know how you're going to react to this then, but I was just trying to have you or ask you why you...
Sir, we're doing topics tonight. Please, don't call in to derail the show. We have topics.
Okay, I wanted to ask Ronnie why she felt that way.
Okay, thank you. Get your bitch ass out of here. I'm fast on the trigger. I'm just taking, random calls. Fucking play with me. It's Friday night. 646. Good evening. It's my cigar.
Yeah, big Elvis. Yeah, bro.
Elvis, how are you, man?
I'm good. I guess that.
Elvis, you got on the old Bronx Bluetooth. Come on, man. I can't do the Bluetooth.
All right,
tonight.
my bad.
Give him a second.
Here you go. I got it.
All right.
I got you.
I'm
Big
old,
Elvis the chef.
old and Aggie.
Old and Aggie.
What's Aggie, man? Yes, sir.
Hey, I'm here. I said I had to get on the show. I haven't been on in a minute. It's a great show. It was heard earlier. So, I had to get on.
Jump in there, sir. You got it. Let's go. Are you there, Elvis? Elvis?
I am. I don't know what happened.
Elvis, you're on an African headset. Can you talk in the phone? You're my guy. You spend Skrilla.
Okay, here we go. How about that?
There you go, my nigga. Let's go, Elvis. Yes, sir.
There I is.
Go ahead. You have the floor.
There I is. We got a monsoon in this city.
Really?
Oh, man, it's raining crazy, and I just bought a Japanese maple. I'm worried about my Japanese maple. I don't want it to get all torn down by the storm.
Okay. It's raining down here as well in the Atlanta, Woodstock area. Raining like hell here, too.
Yeah. It's totally controlled stuff.
Well,
the flip of a switch, it happens.
It could be the harp machine, or it could be the tears of God, if you're a believer. Yes? Tears of God?
Yeah. I could see I could see that in the nightmare, yeah.
Come on. Elvis, you have the floor.
I got Queen Latifah.
Okay. Tell us why, sir.
I got Queen Latifah when it comes to that topic. I don't really have much on the other topics.
Okay.
I used to party with Queen Latifah in the late 90s.
You would think that I would be a hardcore Foxy Brown hater. I'm not. She has her place in history. I saw her live, Madison Square Garden. I forget who was on stage. But she had on a bikini, and some high heels, and a fur coat. And she was ripping that fucking stage down. Madison Square Garden. She had shit lit, a bikini. Yeah.
Yeah, I might have been there that same night. I've seen that. I remember that.
Queen Latifah came out with some boots, and some type of safari shit. And she had the Safari Sisters with her. And I saw her on the pier. They opened up for a Culture Club. Culture Club ripped it down, but Latifah did her thing. But if I had to say who was a better performer, Foxy Brown on stage. Wow.
Mm.
Yeah. That pussy was looking right.
All right. Well, the younger heterosexual one won.
Okay. What else is going on with you, man? So you didn't see Judge Joe Brown today dropping bombs on Kwame Brown's YouTube channel?
Yeah, I caught a couple of clips of it. It was really good.
Okay.
I didn't see any visuals, but as I was going about my day, I did hear a few clips of Joe Brown, and he went in real good. I mean, I don't like all of the stuff I heard. There was some stuff I just, I quickly just turned off when he was going in on some old judges and stuff. Like, come on, knock it off. Wow. You were the richest, I get it. You were the biggest, I get it. Whoop-de-doo.
Okay. Any thoughts on one of the co-founders of Black Lives Matter stepping down? Or you have to speak? Or you have to speak?
I guess they're getting too many houses, so they want to get rid of that Black Lives Matter stigma. I don't know.
I don't know.
They're going to go into politics. They're probably going to be politicians. Come on.
Okay.
That's next. Maxine Waters got to get replaced by somebody.
Do you think there should be an investigation? I mean, she was buying properties left and right, and hustling.
Well, she works for the government, so the government, how government investigates itself now. So
Okay.
So she's an agent. Okay. I think agents are allowed to win. She's a patriot.
Can I ask you another question before you go, sir? Are you up to speed on the U.S. Navy now letting out information with regards to supposed UFOs?
Oh, this all goes back to Vonner Van Braun, yes. Okay. And it's all just it's a hoax about to happen. And then this is like I was listening to Mo Fax, and he talked about the straw man and how what the straw man concept is all about a lie and reaffirming the lie so much that you kind of mess with a person's mind.
Okay.
Whereas it's like the UFOs are the same way. The UFO is a straw man. It's all, I'm not saying it's a lie, but I'm saying whatever they're going to tell us about it is a lie. So it's a true straw man situation going on with these UFOs.
Now, for those who don't know, you are a conspiracy...
I'm here for the show.
A conspiracy theorist, yes? Would that be fair to say?
Yeah, I accept the title.
Okay. And have you also said and confirmed that you think that we are living in a computer simulation? Or were you just exploring that concept?
Yes. Absolutely. I ponder on that on a daily basis. Mm-hmm. And I look for little glitches in the system to prove it so.
And who would be behind the computer simulation?
At the moment, I think the computer simulation is running itself. And there might have been a time where the computer simulation had people possibly running it. Like there's like levers, like when Dorothy looked behind the curtain and it's a guy putting levers and pressing buttons. I think
you're talking about the Wizard of Oz.
It used to be like that.
Now, hang on a second. I am a non-believer in the theory of God, so I don't believe in the computer simulation theory because there would have to be, correct me if I'm wrong, a programmer if we lived in a computer simulation. Someone would have to have programmed the simulation, yes?
Yeah, it lends to creation. Someone created this and this reality. Yeah. But here's the thing, though, Star. God is a concept, right? That you don't agree with.
God is a theory.
Simulation.
A theory.
It's a theory. It's a theory that you don't believe in, right?
It's a theory that I don't support, sir.
It's
not a concept.
All right, my bad. Thank you for correcting me. I stand corrected.
Go ahead.
My point is only this, is that if we are in a simulation, then that just proves that we are unable to understand what we're really truly in. The word simulation is only what our little brains are trying to figure out. So there's nothing to believe in. It's nothing to it's not hocus pocus here. It's unimaginable what we're possibly living in. where our little feeble minds think we can come up with a word that describes it. It's undescribable.
Well, sir, we've had similar conversations in the past, and to that I say, improbability is not evidence of design. So if you do claim to be a believer, you have to produce what it is that you claim to believe in. The burden of proof is upon you. Prove it. Prove it right now. Prove it.
Right now, I'll take you to the last page of the book, Star? Really?
Prove it.
I can't take you to the last page of the book, Star.
Okay.
You know why? Because I don't know why.
Yeah.
But I know something ain't right.
Okay. But you do have faith, and I respect that. Ronnie, do you want to chime in? Elvis,
Stop it, Star.
Elvis, the chef, is here. Ronnie, who is Ruga?
Hey, Elvis, how are you tonight?
Oh, I'm happy. I really am. Thank you for asking.
What do you think about the judge's perspective as far as these major platforms and machines behind them pushing certain agendas on the people? Do you agree with him, or what do you think?
I don't know if I heard that clip, but what you're saying, I don't know. I can't really comment on that question, but that can just parlay to the question whether or not I believe that we're like being all played and people are in positions to push and play us. Is that what you're saying? Asking?
Well, he was speaking more or less, like, for example, about the push for LGBTQ and how they're pushing it on the kids and on and so forth, and how they're, openly pushing it in the media as far as, like, the flamboyantly gay image and lifestyle.
Oh, yes. This has actually happened many times before in this, it's Googleable, in other words. It's not like an alternate universe that we have to search for these answers. All this stuff is constantly repeating itself, from Sodom and Gomorrah all the way back to things we never even heard of. Yeah, there's a big push to normalize this crap. And they're using our children. That's why I have no TV in the house. It's ridiculous what they can freaking hear just going to the park. My kids know half a song. How you learn that song? They learned it just from people in the park playing the music. It's disgusting what's going on here. And if that's what Joe is pushing, then I'm all for what he's saying, because it's ridiculous. It's scary, man. As a father, it's terrifying to just see how normal they are making this alternate bussy dimension.
We were doing good until you threw that in there. We were having an intellectual conversation, and you just went somewhere else.
I'm a troll, baby. Come on.
You're a troll.
There's a pending trademark on alternate bussy dimension. There's a pending trademark.
Yes, I know. I saw that. I'd already looked.
Hey, Elvis, hey, if I can just ask you a question, a serious question, because sometimes you're a little slippery, and I appreciate that. So you are a believer, yes?
I'm not a believer, and I don't believe in it. If it's been written down by a man and sold in the library, then those words I don't really believe in.
Never mind that.
I just have what I call inner knowing. I believe in inner knowing, Star.
Okay.
I believe that inside of all of us we have the answers.
Okay. Perfect.
That's what I believe.
The classic film, 2001, A Space Odyssey, 1968. At the end of that film, never mind who said. Do you remember the part where he said, "My God, it's full of stars"? Do you remember that? Have you ever seen that film?
Yes.
I think God,
I do remember that, yeah.
It's full of stars. That's a clue right there to all this shit. That's a clue, man. It's a heavy clue. I never forgot that. My God. It's full of stars.
Yeah, but isn't that the same director who directed that movie is the one who directed the moon landing, where there were no stars?
Never mind that, man. But I mean, it just.
Oh, okay.
I'm rambling. I'm stupid, man. Hey, man, I got to take more calls with regards to the topic. Good to talk to you.
Great show, Star.
Thank you, man.
Take care, Ronnie.
Yes, sir. Okay. All right.
Well,
Arthur C. Clarke, kids. Google that one. Hold on a second, Ronnie. I'm grooving off of this goddamn Kettle One. Old nigga flow. Fareed, I got your donation. Thank you, Fareed. He says the first female caller was sent by Clear Channel and iHeart. She's spreading misinformation. Also, they got Marilyn Manson. Why would Mary J. Blige be safe? Yeah, aren't they trying to arrest him? Ronnie, do you know that? Marilyn Manson?
Yes, I did see that an arrest warrant was issued for him. I don't know if he's turned himself in yet.
Lock him up. He ain't special. Sophisticated ignorance. Yo, Dana got in her MF mother effing feelings. She started using sign language and insulted Mo. She proved the Godfather right. We team Mo facts, okay? Thank you so much. Mr. T got your donation. Glory Hole Rory said he was married in one show, then claimed he was single. Okay, I don't remember. Okay, he hasn't called in tonight. Ethan got your donation. Judge Joe Brown hit the nail on the head in the Kwame Brown interview today. As far as who he married, he chose white. Sorry, I mean he chose right. I think he's divorced now, though. That's what he said in the interview. Gorilla Zoe got your donation. Thank you. Mr. T again, Gem Star. Okay, I don't remember that, Gem Star, but thank you so much. Black Entertainment, thank you. Goo, is that my homie Goo? Is that my homie Goo? Okay, do you want me to say where you are or no? If that's my homie Goo, send me a text, man, when you're back in Atlanta. I want to hook up with that person. You know who I'm talking about. Curly Ranks. Yo, Star. Okay, Ghostface Killer versus Cool G Rap. What you think? Oh, man, that's a tough one. Ronnie, any thoughts? Cool G Rap versus Ghostface Killer? Maybe we should do that this weekend. Who would you pick?
Ghostface Killer.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I can tell you right now, I would pick Cool G Rap. Cool G Rap has had some of the hardest bars ever. The tracks, have not all been the bangers, but I would take Cool G Rap over Ghostface Killer. Absolutely. My brother says, Star, tell us about the time when a pack of Colombians dangled you from your ankles off of a balcony on the 42nd floor due to a coke deal gone bad. No, that wasn't the 42nd floor. That was, I don't want to tell these old stories. No, they tried to throw me out of a window. and my friend, well, my associate who I left in the apartment, I never saw him again. Stupid shit. Thank you for your donation. Hey, it's bringing area code 240. Good evening, 240. Friday night. Who's the better rapper, Foxy Brown or Queen Latifah? 240. Are you there?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Good evening. Good evening.
I have to say Foxy Brown.
Are you sure?
Yeah, Queen Latifah. I guess I'm a '90s baby, so Queen Latifah. I didn't really, see when she used to do her thing. I definitely saw Foxy Brown.
I think Queen Latifah had a better flow. I think she was more impactful.
Yeah, she did have a better flow. Yeah, she's like, kind of like the Biggie flow where like it flows in, like it's smooth to listen to. Mm-hmm. Foxy definitely had more bars.
I saw them on stage, both of them, and I said that Foxy Brown I thought was a better performer, but Queen Latifah, in my opinion, the better rapper. Queen Latifah.
I feel you. But hey, man, I appreciate what you do. I started watching like about a week ago.
Okay.
I've been watching a lot of channels like yours. Definitely want to shout out so you can like collaborate with other people.
So I don't do shout outs. Slow that dumb shit down. I don't do shout outs.
Oh no, not a shout out like per se. Just like, you know, there's other.
Let's get him the fuck out of here. How about I welcome you to the show? Call here trying to do shout outs, collaborations. I'm a one man band. Fuck you talking about. Ronnie, you sent me something here. Danny Boy crying and coming out. When was that, Ronnie?
Oh, because you asked me if it was verified whether or not he was gay. So that's literal footage of him talking about his coming out process.
Okay. Vlad TV, March the 14th, 2016. Danny Boy sheds tears over coming out and not wanting his sons to be gay. Lord Jesus. Did Mary turn Danny Boy out? Did Mary J. Blige, turn this man out and cause trauma, suffering, and pain? Was Mary on the booger sugar? Did she peg this man? Ronnie, you can you put me on hold and just watch a little bit of the Danny Boy video where he says he was 15 and then he says 16. Mary was flying him out. He said it. Can you
Sure, I'll check that out.
Okay, I'm gonna do Cash App.
But do you hear that?
What's that? What's that?
That's the world's smallest violin playing for this man. But I'm gonna check it out.
Okay, I'm gonna put you on hold. Come right back. All right. Okay, all right. Danny Boy, 2016, shedding tears over coming out and not wanting. Let me put this in the live chat. Bozo ass Brooklyn nigga calling here like I know you. I hope I sent one of your relatives to the penitentiary over a fucking 8-ball, bum. TT, I got your donation. Thank you, TT. Shot by Fabi. Thank you. Polo the God. Thank you, sir. Jacob got your donation. Elvis the Chef. Andre. Polo the God again. Blade. Roderick, thank you, sir. Carlissa, hey, baby. Frank got your donation. Christopher, Strategy 7. Mikkel, thank you. Handle my business, huh? Supergirl, hey, baby, how are you? Just can't get enough of you and Kwame lately. Kwame Brown is putting it down, huh? Okay. Let's go to Super Chat real quick. Hold on. Gorilla Zoe got your donation. Thank you. Free bussy available. Star, you hear that Cannabis, Corrupt, and Razcast have a new album? No, I did not. Also, can I make a banner for my bussy giveaway in your community section? Send us an email. I'm backed up on emails. There's 3 people who assist me with my emails, and they will send you some information with regards to how you can advertise. If you're serious, okay? If you're serious. Fareed got your donation. Jersey Stand Up again, thank you. Hey, Miss G, are you calling in? Hey, Star, Judge Joe Brown killed it on Kwame Brown's show earlier. Okay, the way Dana spoke to Mo Fax was disgusting, disappointing, to say the least. Queen Latifah over Foxy. Okay. That's amazing. Okay, only 1% of the proceeds from the United Way and Red Cross go to actual charity work. Yeah. But y'all scared to call the white man out. Coons. Okay. Fareed, thank you for your donation. Okay, Mr. T, I read that one. Ethan, thank you. Black Entertainment, Garoche, FU2. Good evening, FU2. He says, Queen Latifah over Foxy. If you actually heard both of their music, Kwame Brown and the judge was a good discussion. Knicks loss. Oh, wait a minute. 347. Wait a minute. Are the Knicks out? Troll babies? Are they finished? Oh, man. Did the Knicks get... let me bring in area code 702 in the meantime. 702, you there? 702. Hey. Pick it up.
Hey, what's up, Star?
Hey, what's up, man? Friday night. I'm on one. Please don't play with me. I'm on one.
Oh, I don't got time to be playing with you, but I wanted to ask you a couple of questions about the topic.
Yes, sir. Please go ahead.
All right, Queen Latifah is one of the best historians in the game because I feel like she was like in the 90s when black women was on the top of their thing. Yep. She was the forefront of that. She was a musician. Then she became a movie actor. Okay. She was on the Set It Off. She was one of the leading roles on Set It Off.
Actress, yeah.
So she was like a monumental part in the and who's father.
Yeah, take your time. I'm in no rush, man. Slow down. She's an icon. She has transcended into different areas. Continue. I hear what you're saying.
Oh yeah, Foxy Brown. I like Foxy Brown as well too because she was with your boy Jay-Z and your boy Ja Rule whenever Ja Rule first started off. And
well, listen. According to Dame Dash, and I'm snitching. According to Dame Dash, sir.
Yeah.
Can you put the kids in the tub, please? I want to try to talk to you. You call me, please. Okay.
Yeah. My bad.
According to Dame Dash, Jay may have been dating Foxy when she was, when she was a baby, allegedly.
Yeah.
Huh?
Oh yeah. Foxy Brown was with a couple of cats in the game. She was with Corrupt as well.
Well, she was of age then, but Dame Dash implied that Foxy was a baby when Jay was hanging out. I'll just say hanging out. You up to speed?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, Dame was one of the guys that was out there in New York at one time, but had the whole New York out on his forefront. So a lot of females was dealing with the cat. But as far as music wise, I feel like they needed to make a bit more music though.
Okay, I'm not sure what you're saying. Dame Dash is the guy who also helped Corinne Steffens snitch on niggas. Did you know that?
I'm not up to speed on that.
That's a fact. That's not alleged. She walked off my show first. She came on the Star and Buck Wild show, and I grilled her. And she didn't want to. Well, it's a long conversation, but Dame Dash helped her snitch. That book that she wrote, you remember that, or is that going too far back? Corinne Steffens?
Oh no, I'm up to speed with the book she wrote back in like 2000.
Dame Dash helped her snitch on niggas.
Wow. Yeah. So Dame Dash is dirty.
Yeah, come say, come
say. That's how the game goes, though. Hey.
Do you mind if I snitch a little more? Do you mind? Where you from, New York?
Nah, I'm out here in Vegas. I'm Dollar 702. I'm out in Vegas.
Grandmaster Flash was in love with a baby. He's got a book. I forget the name of his book. The girl's name, she's gone now. She's gone to R.I.P. But in his book, he was writing about a girl named Sweet Pea, a 13-year-old. Oh.
Damn.
Oh.
Uppercut. Wow.
I interviewed him, and then he called me back an hour later and said, Star, we got to do the interview again. I said, what's wrong? He said, Star, don't fucking play with me. Grandmaster Flash.
So you be pulling people's cards and stuff and breaking them out of them. Yeah, that's how you got to do it.
I'm objective, sir. I'm objective. Hey, have you ever heard of the Boogie Down Productions song 13 and Good?
The Boogie Down Productions up there in New York, right?
Google it. I got time. Google Boogie Down Productions. Ronnie, you there?
Boogie Down Productions.
Got it, child.
Nigga Star, a whole fucking snitch. Hold on. Troll Babies, Boogie Down Productions, 13 and Good. What year did that come out? My nigga D Nice, he was down with that. Oh, let me fall back. 13 and good. Boogie Down Productions. The Teacher, KRS-One was on that bullshit. There it is. Oh my goodness. 1992, the album Sex and Violence. Lord have mercy.
Okay.
Sir, why aren't your kids in bed? Respectfully, you're in the West Coast. It's 11 o'clock here in Atlanta.
Yeah, I'm in the West.
The hell?
8 o'clock out here.
Okay. Troll Babies, I just put the 13 and good in the live chat. We're kicking up some dust tonight. Anyway, hey, sir, thank you for your call, man. Thank you.
All right, Star, man. I'm going to take one for you. I'm going to take 2 bumps for you, bro. Get loose to you.
Sir, I haven't done coke since 91. Are you doing coke tonight? What are you doing? Don't do that.
It's Friday. It's Vegas. We turned up over here every day Friday out here. You know how I go out here.
Shit. Okay, thank
Anytime you're in Vegas,
no, sir. Bro. I'm past that. But thank you, man. Thank you. Jesus, Mary and Joseph. Troll Babies, am I snitching too much? Should I shut this down? Boogie Down Productions, 1992. The song 13 and good. Lord have mercy. The fuck were these niggas thinking? Hey, Janet, I got your cash app. Thank you, darling. You on the line? Janet, is that you, darling? Janet, I got your donation. Where are you, Janet?
Hello.
Hey.
Hi, how are you, Mr.
Hey,
Sir?
baby.
How are you?
I'm good, baby.
What's going on? It's a great day.
Yeah, I'm telling on niggas. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? What's wrong with your phone, baby?
Yes. Okay, let me take you off the speaker. I'm in my car.
Jesus.
Yes, it's wonderful. Did you see it?
See what, darling? See what?
The Brown and Kwame Brown and Judge Joe Brown.
Yeah, 48,000 people in the live. Kwame Brown's popping.
Yes, I loved it. This truth just spilling out. I was like, yes. I was like, between him and Quincy Jones thing, I don't know which one I love the best, but I love it.
Okay.
I love it.
Okay. What's going on with you,
They
Janet?
should do it again tomorrow.
Okay.
They should do it again tomorrow. As far as your topics about, let's see, you said Queen Latifah or Foxy Brown?
Damn that. Right now we talking about Boogie Down Productions, a song called 13 and Good, 1992. You have the speed?
I just know about Scholar Rock. That's it. I ain't getting into that. Rest in peace, Miss Melody. I ain't getting into that.
Yeah.
So,
Come on. What's going on?
So, your topic was Queen Latifah or Foxy Brown?
Okay, yeah, come on.
Okay, so we're going to go Queen Latifah all day because Jersey all day.
Okay.
The thing about the aliens, yes, they do exist. I did extensive studies. I have proof and from scholarly subjects, all dating all the way back to over 300,000 years ago. So life didn't begin when we think it did.
Okay.
And that's it. I was just happy. Today was a happy day for me.
Good for you.
Because Quincy Brown, when Quincy Jones did his thing, I thought that was fantastic. And then when Judge Joe Brown got up there, I love it. I can't wait till you get a little older, and then you're going to be on one of these programs, and the stuff that's going to come out of you is going to be fantastic. I just hope I'm alive.
Well, I'm snitching now. You ain't going to wait for me to hit 75. I'm telling now.
No. You ain't telling me. You still got some secrets. And when they come, I hope I'll be allowed to see it. I'll be like, oh, Martin Luther King was right. All eyes should witness it together.
Okay,
I want to see it.
Now you said Quincy Jones. What did Quincy Jones say today? What did he do today?
No, not today. When he did his thing a while back, when he spilled on everything that was going on in the music industry.
Oh, okay, yeah.
About Michael Jackson stealing that man's stuff. Yeah, that was wild. Well, anyway, thank you for taking my call.
Thank you, darling.
I want you all to have a good day. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Janet. Bye now. Okay. Ronnie, you still there? Did you check out Danny Boy, Ronnie? Danny Boy up there. Tell her on
Yes.
What'd you see, Ronnie?
And he seems like he was very smitten with Mary.
Yeah.
He's not complaining. The way that he was telling the story, it almost comes off as sort of like braggadocious. So I don't think Mary has anything to worry about. No victim, no crime.
Well, that depends now. We don't necessarily need him to be a witness. If she transported him across state lines when he was a minor, she can be charged regardless. He said out of his mouth, and he also wrote about it, that when he was 15 and 16, she was flying him out. Right?
That's what he said.
Troll babies, what say you? Can someone contact the lead attorney in Atlanta? He's going hard in the paint. The lead attorney in Atlanta on YouTube. He's on Charlamagne's neck. Niggas are saying, wow, story ain't shit. That's a whole fact. Yeah. The lead attorney in Atlanta let him know that Danny Boy has admitted that Mary J. Blige was flying him out. He was underage. Was she on the booger sugar at the time? Did she get him on the booger sugar? Now that's got to be a hell of a charge, giving drugs to a minor. Allegedly, I don't know. Jesus, Mary and Joseph, pardon me. Area code 860. Good evening. You're one of my last calls. It's getting late. 860, you there? 860.
What up, Star?
Hey,
How you doing?
I'm doing, sir. How are you?
This is Conserviz 34 from Hateford, Connecticut.
Hey, what's up, man? How you? What's cracking?
I'm doing well. I just wanted to comment on the Judge Joe Brown slander of Cardi B and some other people.
Come on.
Calling CNN the Crying Negro Network.
That was beautiful, wasn't it? Wasn't that beautiful?
And, you know, what's funny, that lady who was trying to diss him and said, you know, telling lies. The funny thing is they want to say, you know, tell lies about Judge Joe Brown, but just like you talk about Kamala Harris, she got a white husband.
Yeah.
They don't care. Serena Williams, nothing.
Yeah.
But then when you try to attack them, you know, they get all defensive. I mean, he had valid points about Cardi B and about Lizzo, who, by the way, was trying to get in the DMs of Captain America.
That's a fact.
You know, obviously he's not black, so, you know, where's the outrage there from the woman, you know? So he has some valid points, and even on Twitter, someone tried to say, oh, you know, Judge Joe Brown's a Republican. You know, they're trying to call him out on that. And the lady said, what is he doing for black people? And I agree with you. We shouldn't be asking for handouts, even though Judge Joe Brown has proven, again, the facts have proven that he's helped black people. But a lot of this is he's calling out people that act on emotion, just like that first caller, just like the people he called out, Cardi B and Lizzo, who gets emotional about why she can't get a man and all this and that. But he's coming with facts. And anytime someone comes with facts like Judge Joe Brown or Kwame, people try to name call them or spread false things. And I'm glad that, just like the lead attorney, he's going in on Charlamagne.
Yeah. Well, I was about to reach out to the lead attorney, but when you look at his email address, he says, I'm too backed up on emails. So I just said, to hell with it. He's too backed up. But look, man, before you go, hang on. I hate to cut you short. Before you go, who's the better rapper? I want to get to this before you go. Queen Latifah or Foxy Brown?
So just full disclosure, I'm a 90s baby. So I'm 30. So by the time I was aware of both of those rappers, they were a little, you know, I was too young to really make a call. Just full disclosure. I'm not going to try to, say one over the other and lie to you.
Well, sir, with all due respect, are you black? Are you black?
I am black.
Okay. Sir, respectfully, learn your fucking history before another culture takes it from you. Okay?
Oh, I know my history. I know.
Well, you don't know Queen Latifah and Foxy Brown. I would imagine you love hip hop. Yes.
I do.
Okay. Learn your history. Put down the kush and go read a fucking book. Thank you, sir. Good night. Thank you, sir. Jesus Christ, she doesn't know Foxy Brown or Queen Latifah. Fuck. Ronnie, I'm shutting this down. It's getting late.
Okay.
Yeah. Anything else we need to mention or go over? We never got into Bill Cosby. I mean, he didn't want to take the sex offender treatment program in prison. He could have, if you ask me, they probably gave him parole. He said, nah, I ain't doing that. What else did we forget to mention here?
I think it'll be very unfortunate if he dies in prison, but that's probably what's going to happen. Yeah. Did you catch when
niggas die every day
eligible for?
What'd you say?
Did you happen to catch when is the next time he's eligible for another review?
I have no idea. I don't. I didn't. I don't know. But it was good to talk to you today. Good to hear your voice.
Absolutely, Star. I just want to say one thing. Who I smoke? Worry.
Ooh. Cheap shot on a Friday night, yeah?
Cheap shot. I don't know what happened to Rory. He might be at the morgue still waiting to be claimed.
Let me make sure he's not in the cash app waiting. No, I don't see him. Okay. All right, Ronnie, I'll talk to you tomorrow. It's kind of late. We'll talk tomorrow.
Absolutely, Star. Take care and have a great night.
Take care. Good night. All right. Ruger Ronnie holding me down. Matthew, got your donation. Thank you, Matthew. Innovator J got your donation. Oh, my God. Was that spelled wrong? Jesus. Fuck. It's been a long day. Guys, thank you for your support. I will see you tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow's Saturday. I'm doing a show tomorrow. We've got a lot of great topics popping up over the last couple of days. Hey, please make sure you go and check out these guys and their 2020 yearbook, according to hip hop. I'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Be safe. And good night.